If this reading found you, it may not be a coincidence. Your higher self might have a message that you're ready to hear right now. In front of you are 3 piles. I want you to take a deep breath and choose the pile you're most drawn to. Trust that the message you need will be there. You might feel called to more than one pile, and that's completely okay. There may be more than one message for you. You can pause the video here if you need a little more time. And for those who feel called to stay tuned until the end of the video, there will be a bonus pile and a bonus message just for you. Let's begin. If you chose pile 1, this is your message from your higher self. Take a moment to settle into the energy of this pile. We have the Kambaba Jasper, which is a stone of peace, tranquility, and deep connection to nature. Very appropriate with the Wildwood Tarot deck. I'm going to draw a card from the top. I'm going to draw the top and the bottom to set the main message for the reading. And it's a beautiful one. We have 10 of Pentacles, home, and 3 of Cups, joy. So this is a very reassuring start. 10 of Pentacles typically speaks of family, reunion, inheritance, legacy, joy. That's self-explanatory. So what I'm going to do now is shuffle the cards and see if any of them want to jump out and speak to us, so we can get a little more specific. What is the guidance or action that our higher self is wanting to impart to us today? That's going to be 10 of Swords, which they call in this deck instruction. We have the King of Wands reversed and the 9 of Pentacles tradition reversed. All of these reversed. Your first card here, 10 of Swords reversed, indicates to me that you actually might know best. As much as we feel safe and loved and feel that belonging and joy at home, whether that's with our friends, our actual family, or our chosen family, our comrades, you still need to walk your own path. You cannot let yourself be oppressed by the expectations of others. Now, that doesn't mean you need to cut yourself off from them, but it might mean that you need to be pioneering in your own way. Trust me, when they see where you're headed, they're going to fall in line behind you. You have that quiet intensity supporting you, the hidden energy card here in the middle. You have a determination that you were absolutely born with, and they can see that, and that's why when you take steps in the direction that feels right for you, others will fall in line. Ultimately, they will see that you know yourself better than they know you. And this third card here, 9 of Pentacles reversed, it's tradition in this deck. Again, I think that this reflects the same energy as the 10 of Swords reversed, in the sense that as much as we respect and honor tradition, especially if we're talking about our bloodlines, our real life family, sometimes that needs to be upturned. It could cause a sensation at first, but it's worth it, because only you know what's right for you, and the people who love you want to see you do what's best for you. Okay, so I'm gonna pull one more card here for an affirmation that we can take with us on this journey. Let's get an affirmation. There we go. It's the Tower, the Blasted Oak, the Tower and the Seer, okay? So, as I said, this could cause a bit of a disturbance, you striking out on your own path, but you don't need to worry about that. The seer can find her way in the dark, and the seer is you. So keep that in mind. You can both love your people, love where you came from, and strike out on your own. So thank you for being here, and we're going to move on to pile 2. If you chose pile 2, welcome to your reading. There is a message here that your higher self wants to bring to your awareness at this time. We're accompanied by the orange calcite here. It's a stone of creativity, passion, vitality, and it represents the sacral chakra. Now, to get our main message here, I'm going to pull a card from the top of the deck and the bottom of the deck. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles we saw also in pile 1. So that is a collective energy we're experiencing at this time. Typically, it refers to family, reunion, inheritance, legacy. And we're also seeing here the 4 of Cups, which it looks like you are so focused on these 3 cups that you don't see an opportunity that is being handed to you by Spirit. So that's very interesting, and I would love to get more information on that. Let's pull a guidance card. Let's see if anything pops out, some guidance from your higher self. An opportunity that we may be missing. 7 of Pentacles reversed. I wonder if we're working as hard as we know that we need to be. We know that if we put in the effort that our garden will grow, but sometimes when we don't see growth at first, it is difficult to keep going. We're not sure it's going to pay off. Your higher self is encouraging you right now to stick with it. What else? Is there a hidden or supporting energy that can help us when we're not feeling it? When we're just not feeling it. The Lovers reversed. The Lovers reversed speaks to me of some ambivalence that you're experiencing. There's 2 sides of you, there's a side of you that wants to pursue your creative passions, let's say. And there's a side of you that, I don't know, maybe thinks it's not worth it. It's not going to pay off. Who are you to have creative passions in a world like this anyway? I'm not sure what it is, but there's definitely an ambivalence that needs to be conquered. You're avoiding something. You need to confront that part of you that you're avoiding, is what I'm getting from this. We need more guidance. We need more clarity. We need a direction. All right. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense that we're seeing the 8 of Pentacles then after the 7 of Pentacles, because when you put in the hard work, it pays off, and you are very skillful, and you should believe in yourself. The Wheel of Fortune reversed is telling me that you're holding yourself back from your destiny. It'll all happen if you take a step in that direction, but you have to be the one to do it. You really can get in your own way so bad that you never achieve the goals that you set out for yourself. So trust yourself, figure out what is holding you back. That procrastination is toxic, and don't I freaking know it, okay? You're not the only one. So stick with it is the message that your higher self is, I believe, sending to you at this time. Okay, let's continue to pile 3. If you chose pile 3, this message is for you. There may be something shifting in your life or within your energy right now, and your higher self wants to offer you guidance. We have here on top of the Thoth deck the Stone of Transformation, the Labradorite, Transformation, Protection, Inner Strength. I am going to pull a card from the top of the pile and the bottom of the pile to set the general message for your reading. And that would be the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. it's certainly a strong message. Crowley calls these cards sorrow and disappointment. Never fear. Sorrow and disappointment are a part of everyone's lives. This could be about transforming that into something brighter. This could be about embracing a new chapter. Certainly it must be about letting go of something, whether that's control, expectation. Let's get some more information. Great, this popped out immediately. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. As I was saying, this is life. Sometimes we have ups and sometimes we have downs. It's no good to dwell on the negatives. What is good is to understand how we can learn from them. And the fact that your higher self is sending you this message now means that they are here supporting you. And I want to know more about that hidden energy, that support. That's too many cards. But this guy definitely popped out for us. And this guy. This is much more typically what you would think of as positive. The Three of Pentacles, and again with the Ten of Pentacles, very Ten of Pentacles energy. Every single one of these readings has had that. This message reminds me of the previous message in the sense that when you do the work, when you put in the work, it pays off. In this case, that work might be emotional and mental, processing the sorrow, the heartbreak, the disappointment, understanding that it's just part of life and this too shall pass. And that there's something good for us on the other side of that. There's something stable on the other side of that. There's a sense of belonging, a sense of, again, home, whether that's your biological family or your chosen family, a group of friends, a group of comrades. Never fear. Just because you're experiencing a temporary sadness doesn't mean that's going to be the rest of your life. I would like to pull some more cards, see if there's anything else Spirit wants to tell us or clarify for us. What else do we need to know about this heartbreak, this loss, this disappointment that we're trying to process right now? Very much like the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Pentacles tells us that change is a part of life and it must be weathered. And yes, again, that is hard work. But that's what we signed up for, is it not? That's what we signed up for when we chose to be incarnated into this life. The star should give us some hope. There will be brighter days on the other side of this. In fact, that hope is what gets us through day by day, okay? I know it doesn't always feel real, but life goes on. Now we have the Ten of Cups reversed. Typically a very positive card in the upright position, indicative of emotional fulfillment. Crowley calls it satiety here. The fact that it's reversed is just telling me that we might not believe that we can have that. Especially when we're in a mental place that's governed by the Three of Swords, where all we can see is the Five of Cups. We lose faith. We lose hope. But we have to fight against that. We have to fight against that because if we were to look at all the negative things in this world, we wouldn't get out of bed in the morning. But we need you to get out of bed in the morning. We need you to fight for yourself so you can fight with us. That's what your higher self is telling me to tell you right now, that we need you to fight for yourself so you can fight for us. You have the magic within you. Okay, that's it for pile 3. We're going to move on to the bonus reading. If you felt drawn to stick around for the bonus pile, there is an additional message meant just for you. Sometimes the messages that come last are the ones that require the deepest trust. So let's see what these cards have to tell us. I'm going to cut the cards and pull just that one. Maker 7, effort, sustain, 7 of Pentacles. This card came up in the 3rd pile as well. There's a lot of consistency within all of these piles. The message here is keep doing what you're doing, babe, because you're doing great. You know, life isn't easy, and it's not all going to be roses and sunshine. The burden is heavy, but you got this. And that's all that matters. Dancer 2, you got this. And you don't have to do it alone either. There are people out there, your family, again, your chosen family, your friends, your comrades. They're in this battle with you. For what it's worth, you can walk this path with them, with the ones you love. And where does this path lead? To balance and justice. Always. The justice card's been coming up a lot lately too, and it's no wonder. In a world that seems so upheaved, in a world where the bad people doing bad things seem to be the only ones getting ahead, there's a huge desire to see that flip on its head. There's a huge desire to manifest justice. And I would say if you hold that desire in your heart, if we all hold that desire in our heart together and work towards that together by trusting ourselves and our intuition, we'll get there. What a powerful force that lives within us. That desire for justice. You know what? Screw it. Let's see if Spirit has any more messages for us collectively. Any parting thoughts? The Queen of Cups. Prioritize what you know in your heart to be true. And the Ten of Pentacles. There again, right under the Queen of Cups. Prioritize what you know in your heart to be true, and the rest will fall into place. That will be a beautiful legacy for you, for us. Look what you're building. Look at the legacy, the home you're building, what you're going to be able to pass along to future generations. We're not talking genetically. We're talking socially. Even people who don't have children are doing that work, teaching the next generations, preparing the foundations for the next generation. So always let your heart lead, okay? And then the rest is history. Thank you so much, everyone who stuck around for the bonus reading. If these messages resonated with you, please leave a comment below letting me know which pile you chose. And if you'd like to see more readings like this in the future, please like and subscribe. You're always welcome here.